What you're seeing here is a two-part dropship attack drone that deploys a second drone to attack on the ground. You might be wondering how to make this yourself. So I'll show you how to create it, what parts are needed, and how each piece in this contraption works together in Tears of the Kingdom. Firstly, as a heads up, this machine is really energy hungry. It's recommended that you build this later in the game when you have more Zonai energy wells. Attaching a large battery anywhere on the drone can help a bit, but you'll eventually need to get your hands on a good amount of crystallized charges to give you more freedom with technology like this. The parts needed here are 2 stakes, 1 homing cart, 1 small battery, 2 hover stones, 4 construct heads, 2 lights, 2 beam emitters, 2 rockets, 4 cannons, and lastly 1 stabilizer. Keep in mind that you may have to explore a little bit more of the Sky Islands to find more Zonai dispensers to get certain parts here. Most of these pieces are mandatory, but some can be removed or interchanged with other things depending on how creative you get. So you can use this video more as a baseline template, and if you have more ideas, then go for it yourself. This machine has 2 parts, the main flying dropship and the deployable ground drone. The initial idea was inspired by Pelicans from the Halo universe, so you can kind of see the idea behind this creation.
Okay, Charlie Team, Warthog deploy!
To start, first work on the main ship. You can build things easier by using 1 stake in the ground to use as a garage jack. Otherwise, it gets kind of annoying to keep flipping your creations around. Apply the first 2 hover stones in this diamond orientation on top of each other, with the tail end raised so it can fit the drone underneath. Then apply construct heads on both sides of the front facing forward. And on each end, attach a cannon and a beam emitter. I highly recommend this order because otherwise the beam emitters can sometimes detonate your cannonballs mid-air before they even reach the enemy, which wastes precious battery and damage. Then attach 2 stakes to the front end at about this height. This gives it a good prop on the front side to keep it level when placed on the ground. The light on the very bottom is kind of optional. Lastly, attach 2 rockets to the tail of the ship at a 45-degree angle, and the key part to this, the small battery underneath the tail of the ship. Part 2 is a deployable ground drone. First, place the homing cart down and attach a single light facing forwards at the center of the cart. Attach 2 construct heads at the sides, and honestly at this point, this can be outfitted with emitters or weapons however you see fit, but more cannons just turns out to be more fun. After your drone is outfitted with weapons, finally stick a stabilizer on the back. This is not 100% necessary but highly recommended since when landing your deployed drone can sometimes flip upside down, so the stabilizer will keep it constantly upright to keep it up and running. Now carefully attach the drone to the back of the dropship by ultra hand attaching it directly to the battery. Take off the garage jack stake and now you're ready to roll. This can now be dropped down anywhere and can stand on its own using the drone as rear support and front stakes as front stands. This whole system works because when activated, the rocket boosters launch it upwards while keeping it from overshooting by hovering with the 2 hover stones. And because it uses a battery on the back first, once it's depleted, it disappears and disconnects, basically dropping the tow hook for your deployed drone from way up high. Now the caveat with any robot is because robots have friendly fire on, I would just recommend enjoying the show and sitting on high ground, because joining in on the fun will probably get you killed too. The second thing is Link needs to be in range of both of the contraptions for them to stay running. Being too far away will shut them down. So either activate it towards Link, or simply sit on top of the dropship itself and hang out for the ride. And there you go. Have fun demolishing any enemy that comes your way with your brand new attack dropship. And let us know if you enjoy by liking this video. And stay tuned for more cool Tears of the Kingdom content here on GameSpot.